I'll go in first.
Yeah, Mohit, please go ahead.
Yes. So hello, my dear friends and colleagues, and hello, Devanagi sir. My name is Mohit, and currently I'm in my third year of undergrad with computer science as my major. I have maintained 8.44 CGPA throughout my semesters. Right now I do not have any professional experience in backend development, but have made two major projects, which are management system and CU space. These use technologies, Node.js, Express.js, and in databases, I have honed my skills in non-relational databases, which is MongoDB, and I look forward to combine my technical and interpersonal skills to make the best working environment. Yeah.
Thank you for that, Mohit. Who wants to go in next?
Yeah, I can go.
Yeah, Vikas, please go ahead.
So I'm Vikas and I'm from Kolkata and it's my final year. So my college will be over in a month. And so what got me into development and probably backend development is I had a startup which was of prosthetic arms, which I had to code that using Python and Arduino. And so that got me in thinking that I can do a lot of things with a proper understanding of programming. So then I started learning more about Java and Java frameworks, and I'm quite familiar with Spring Boot. I've made two projects. One is full stack project using Angular and Spring Boot with MySQL database, and one is backend project. It's called Insurance Management System. It's totally based on Java and Spring Boot, and I'm really looking for this opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, Vikas.
What is your educational qualification? Looks like I missed to hear.
He's in his final year of engineering.
Yeah, I'm in my final year. It's
final year, sir?
I'm from Kolkata, and my college will be over in a month.
I mean, which degree is it, like BTech?
Oh, okay, yeah, BTech CSE.
CSE, okay.
In 1 month, he'll be completing his course.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Vikas. Who wants to go in next?
Hello, I am Satyam, and I have a work experience of around 2 years in mechanical domain. So just in case of time, I was wondering and starting to me reading a book called Head First Java. So it has intrigued me so much, and then I dive into the software development and learn Python, Java, JavaScript, and other languages.
You hold your mic closer, Satyam. It's not very clear.
Okay, sir. And then I made a decision to change my career domain, and then I went for a diploma from IIT Madras, and I have done from that, and it is completed now. So, and I have also developed few projects like a Kanban application, which is like a UI for scheduling our task, and I have also done development of full stack development of a project which is Bloglight application and mimics the functionality of a social platform.
Okay.
Hello. Hello everyone. My name is Kapil, and I am basically from UP, a district called Aligarh, and currently living in Delhi. And I have completed my graduation in 2018 from BCom stream from Delhi University. And I after that I have applied for the CAT exam, but I did not clear it. So I after 3 attempts I changed my domain into coding, and I recently completed a certified program from Masai School in full stack development. And my from starting I have started with the HTML and CSS things, and then I jump into the my specialty is backend development, so I jumped into the backend. And also I have created a few projects in Masai while I was learning. And both of my two main projects both are from e-commerce website. First was the REST is API websites, and the second one is .NK website, which is a cloned website of the original one.
Thank you, Kapil. Yeah, Monica, please go ahead.
Hi, sir. Good morning. My name is Monica. I'm from Chittoor district, Andhra Pradesh. I completed my graduation BSc in Mother Teresa Degree College at 2022, and I'm non-technical background like biotechnology, and I'm really interested in this field so that I can learn Python and SQL and the framework Django I learn. So as I'm a fresher, I don't have any experience, and I'll promise, and it is a great chance to lead the organization, and I'll develop like the skills.
Okay. What is your educational qualification, Monica?
BSc, sir.
BSc. Okay. Right.
Okay, thank you. So who wishes to go in first to show your code which you've developed as a part of the selection process?
I can go first and share my code.
Okay, Satyam can go second. Mohit can go first. Mohit, you can share your screen.
Yes.
Satyam, you can keep your project ready in the meanwhile.
Sure.
Screen is visible.
So Mr. Nagi, they were, as discussed earlier, they were asked to make one API and give us a demo through Postman. So which technology did you use, Mohit? Did you use Node.js or?
Yeah, I've used Node.js, and for testing APIs, I've used Postman.
Okay, awesome. Please go ahead.
No, we thought of training them in C#, right, Tarun?
Sorry, Mr. Nagi.
We thought of training them in a C#, right? Not
But
in.
that is after they're hired. No, we said for selection, we will let them use any technology.
Okay.
Well, this is how my code looks. Basically, I've written the APIs for getting, as we were instructed in the documentation, we have to write get, post, put, and delete request for getting the event ID. And if we want to get a specific event, we can use the event ID of the event to get a specific event which you want to get. And if you want to post the event onto our database, we can post by getting this by using rec.body. And similarly goes for put. If you want to change something or we want to update a specific part of our event, we can do that as well. And yeah, this was a put, I guess. And to delete an event, we can use this app.delete REST API by finding the ID of a particular event. And for creating nudge of a particular event, we can all do it by getting the ID of a particular event and doing modifications on that, and passing title, description, time to send, invitation, all of that by this method. Yeah, and same goes for when we want to fetch in particular event ID, we can do that by app.get.
Can we do it the other way around? First, can you give us a demo of the API? Once
Yes, sure.
No, that's
API
okay.
working,
That's
then
okay. That's okay, Tarun. Can you go up in your code?
Yes.
That's okay. We can go to the demo as well. Can you move up for the
Yes.
top?
Yes.
Okay. Wait a minute. Can you go down a bit? Go down. Okay. So here there is a sort, right? Constant events is equal to await events dot find, and then there is a dot sort schedule -1. Okay.
Yeah.
Mohit, if I understand correctly, you are from computer science background. You are doing
Yes.
third year of computer science. What
Yes,
kind of sort is doing here?
Well, I guess the thing which we wanted to implement by using this skip and limit and sort, we were set to only display 10 events per limit. I mean, for one page. And for sorting, I guess we'll use quick sort algorithm.
Is it quick sort? Are you sure?
I mean, I'm not sure because I
Okay.
Googled it and
That's
I
okay.
got the code from there because
Okay.
I haven't used this.
It's okay. There are many sorting techniques. Any reason why they choose for quick sort only, the Node.js?
Yeah, we use quicksort because I guess it gives it is a faster algorithm with having the minimum complexity of and login.
Okay. So what else has an log n complexity? It's not only quick sort, other sorting techniques also has an log n.
Merge sort also has unlog and complexity.
What else? Other things?
Mm,
Okay.
heap sort.
So, okay. But let us stop here. Complexity, anyway, you will not remember. Ideally, we used to calculate dynamically in the code.
Okay.
See here, you decided that is a constant limit and then query limit or 10. That's what you are saying, right? Either the constant limit is passing through the code, or if it is option, then you are taking it as a 10. Is that correct state?
Sorry, I cannot get. Can you come again, sir?
Line number
So-
36.
Line number 36. Okay, okay. Yes. Yeah, we are doing, we are converting into int because it might be getting the response in string, in the form of string. So we are passing into int by doing passing.
What are you doing with 10 there? The limit which, yeah. What is
10
it?
is a 10 is a default value. If we are getting a less value than 10, we'll update the limit by 5 or 6. I mean, if we are getting 5, we'll update it with 5. And if we are getting 11, we'll give it the default value 10. The default value is set to 10. I mean, if we are not getting any value from this request.query.limit, then we'll get the default value is 10, and the same goes for page as well.
1 minute. I think Mr. Nagi got it.
Yeah, sorry guys, there is a network issue at my end. It looks.
Sure. So Mohit, can you go over that again?
Yes, I was saying
Okay.
that we are using okay, let me go again. We are by using parse and request.query.limit, we are passing the string which you are getting from this, let's say, request.
Query list.
Yes, we are.
Okay.
Where the response from which we are getting, we are passing this into int, and this 10 gives is the default value. If we do not have any value from this request, we'll give 10 as the default value, and same goes for this page as well. We will give default value as well.
Got it. Okay. So now let us say after the skip, if I say limit is equal to 11, will that works? Let us say, let us go to the next line after constant skip.
Yes.
Okay. Say enter. Just enter it. Create a new line. Yeah. Now limit is equal to, I'm saying 9.
Okay.
Since variable is already there, I'm saying limit equal to 9.
Yes.
And then put semicolon. Okay. So will this works?
No, this won't work because limit is defined as constant, right? We cannot change the value of limit.
Okay. Right. So in the down, there is one more statement that I see, await.
Yes, await. Yes.
Okay. What is it does?
Okay. As you know that Node.js is a single-threaded application, and we don't want to block our main thread. So by using async await, we are using asynchronous operations here. So by using async await, we are giving the extra functionality to Node.js to run these processes in the background and do not block the main thread. So it will wait and do its work. It will eventually find the events which fall into this category and give us the result when it finds all of the results, all of the events which are in this category. So it is basically giving us the extra edge to Node.js for performing asynchronous operations, while the Node.js is synchronous.
Okay. So what is thread here? What do you mean by thread here?
Thread. Okay. Thread is something which executes all of the processes line by line, and since JavaScript and Node.js are based on single-threaded applications, they perform these operations in a syntactical order, and we are using async await just to not block that order. And as soon as we'll find.
What do you mean by thread?
Oh, that's
thread
so he's what is just the definition of thread? I mean, what it does ideally.
It performs the
So you are
task which
saying
you are giving.
Okay.
Thread is nothing,
so
but
let us say
it is performed. Yes. Sure. Go ahead.
Is there any dependency on a hardware? I understand what he is going in depth from computer science perspective, Tarun. That's okay. So
I think
what is the dependency on hardware?
Yeah, Mohit,
Dependency on yes.
please take his question.
What
Yeah,
is the
so
dependency on hardware?
dependency on hardware for this Node.js application or
Threads.
No, execution of this await statement. Let us say, is there any dependency on hardware? Or it simply executes?
No, I don't think there is dependency, some kind of dependency on hardware.
Can it run on any computer?
Okay. It runs on any computer?
Yes, I guess.
Okay. So let us say I have only one core in my processor.
Okay.
Then will that works?
So, are we talking about this async of it?
Mohit, let me help you this.
Okay.
Which processor do you use?
I'm using Intel i7 processor.
How many cores does it have?
I guess it have 8 cores.
8?
Okay. So if I have if I have only one core,
If you have only one core, will this await work?
No, it won't work.
Why?
Because there is no other code to help this code to work in background. It won't be executing, so it won't work.
then what will happen on that time? Still this code executes.
So it will have to wait for that this code to execute, or it won't be executed. This whole code won't be executed, and it won't come in the response or final result.
Okay. Okay. Can you move down a bit?
Yes, sure.
Go further down. More or less, you are using the same kind of concept everywhere. Like you are taking that, you are taking the default values, you are calling in. Okay. Okay. So read file sync. There is one image that you are reading, right? In the line number 116.
Yes.
Okay. So read file sync. Okay. Instead of read, if I say write, somewhere you might have say write, right? Have you written anywhere the write statement?
No, I haven't written. I have used upload somewhere. Yeah, here.
Okay. Upload single image, find by ID, status.
Yes, I want to say something. Before this project, I haven't used this uploading image onto the database or uploading a file to a database like this, which I'm uploading in this project. So I Googled it a bit and I found out about this Multer library, MULTR to pronounce it. I don't know how it is pronounced. So I went into their documentation and saw how this thing works. There I saw that how you have to deal with images and all. So yeah, so I wanted.
So you are uploading this to a database, correct?
Yes, database.
Okay. So what is the data type of that column where you are uploading?
Okay. Let me go to my models and show it to you. I'm giving the, I guess, destination of my image where it is present. So by type string, I'll be giving this destination of my image where it is present.
Right, Ma. So, but you are saying, no, go to the model again.
Yes.
So what you are saying, it's a type string.
Yes, it's a type string. Yes.
Okay. So ideally, when you say type string and you are saying upload, you are just taking a name of it. Is it?
I'm getting what you're saying. The thing it is not working that way. I'm just simply passing the image as a string, and it shouldn't be working that way, right? If I'm reading file from that.
Let's go with the other guys. Thanks, Mohit. Do you have any questions to me?
Yeah, I want to clear that part where we were asking about one core thing, that will that work or not. I mean, yes, if we
Mhm.
are using one core and we are using async await, then if it comes across that await part, it won't wait for that code to execute, right? If it has only one code to execute that code,
It will
it
go
will
in a
just
sequential, but the thing, if you understand operating systems thoroughly, the context switches will be more. It's a button on again switching the data back and forth. So ideally, whenever that we are writing a multi-threading application, we just need to ensure somewhere that if the processor has a multi-threads, then only we go for the multi-threading concept. Else we don't go for it. Why? Because so operating system has to create some kind of the data context for it before it is now making a thread separately. So it's unnecessary instructions to the CPU, memory, even
okay.
IO calls. So there are many things will be there. That's why we need to ensure that if it is a multi-core system, then only we ensure that we do the work multi-threading application. Even then it works, but only thing is it takes time to execute. It needs to create everything and then does.
So, do I need to show the working of these APIs on Postman and my
I understand.
database?
Yeah, you will be able to do that. I see the code. That's okay. Let's go on with the other person.
Okay.
Thank you, Mohit. Satyam, you can go in. And Vikas, please be ready.
Okay. Hello, sir.
Mohit, you
So
can.
everybody written in the same language?
No, I think, wait, Satyam, which technology did you use to make this?
Sir, I have used Python at backend.
Use Python. What about you, Kapil?
Actually, I use Java.
You use Java. Okay, how about you, Monica?
Django, sir.
Django. And Vikas?
Yeah, same Java with Spring Boot framework.
Okay, so we've got some diversity.
Okay. Right, great. No problem.
Sir,
Yeah.
is my screen visible?
Yes, you're visible, sir.
Okay, sir. So let's start.
So
So
you're
what I
using a Swagger for testing. One minute. Let me. You're using a Swagger for testing.
Yes, sir. I have also prepared an API doc for that to easily get the overview of how my API is functioning.
Okay, great. So can we drive into the code?
Okay, sir. So here I have divided it into several files. Like this is the main file which I have to run, and it is in the root directory. This is the configuration
Okay.
file. And sir, this is
Mhm.
our API file, like for handling the controllers.
Mm-hmm.
And sir, this is our models file, like where I am defining the schemas for the database.
Okay. So first, can we go to the controllers where you had the action
Yes, sir.
methods like post? Yeah. Can you hold on for a minute? Can you go up top? Yeah. Can you go down? Go further down.
Sir, post method. Huh?
Go a bit slow. Yeah, a bit slow. Can you move up a bit? Move up. Yeah. So even post method is also fine. Let's hang on here for some time. Okay. Fine. So I have one question here. See, if not file, if not request dot form dot get, if not, and then in the end, what are you doing? If length of error list is greater than 0, what is that you are doing? Can you just explain that code?
Yes, sir, sure.
137.
Sir, what I am doing is I am checking for all the fields like in the creation of that event, if all the fields are present or not, and if they are not present, then there is an error list which is an array, and it is an array of strings. So I am appending all the errors in that array, and if the length of that error list is greater than 0, so I am. So here, sir, I have provided a field for that event fields. So This is like a
Got
JSON
it.
format. Okay.
Understood, ma'am. We'll go back to the code again. Yeah, here. Is that is an optimized code? Can you move up a bit? Mohit, sorry, who is speaking?
So Satyam.
Sorry, Satyam. So I think so, if I remember well, you are a diploma guy, right?
Yes, I have done mechanical engineering in BTech, and I have also done diploma from IIT Madras. Yes, sir.
So diploma in
So diploma in programming.
diploma in programming. Okay, good. So see this, if not, is this is an optimized code to display the error?
Sir, we can optimize it a bit more.
Bit more in the sense like how?
Like I have write it in the several lines. What I can do is I can also make use of an AND operator and like send a like confine this code into just 3 lines. I can also do that and send an error.
Can we do it now?
Yes,
Can we
sir.
do it now for 1 or 2?
Yes, sir. Sure.
No, that's not I'm expecting. Satyam, that's not I'm expecting. Okay. So ideally, okay, you can drop that. Okay. Now if I say what is finally that you are doing 2 things here, right? One, you are listing all the errors. Like these are all the errors present, then I cannot execute this. You are threatening error with 400. Okay.
Yes, sir.
Some input is not good. That's what you want to inform to the end user, saying that the data is not sufficient. Like you want to say schedule is not present, is not present.
Yes,
It's
sir.
a kind of list you are presenting.
Yes,
Okay.
sir.
Even if there is one error also, then you need to throw the same error, right?
Yes, sir.
There are 2 folds here. Now, if I say else, if I put else if not file, else if not request from get name, what will happen?
Sir, if we use else if, then else if is like if the first if is not executed, then that condition will execute. So in that case, sir, what will happen is if, for example, if the name is not present, then the condition go to the next one and will check tagline is present or not. But sir, what happen if both are not present? Then in that case, that code will not be like precise in stating the errors.
Exactly. So you will be able to represent only one error. If name is absent,
Yes.
then say name is not present. If tagline is also absent,
Yes,
then
sir.
you will not be able to present that one. Okay.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So whatever that you said is correct. So is there any way that I can optimize this code? Still there is a way.
Like in what way are we trying to optimize it in terms of the code or what?
So optimization in the sense is 3 ways. One is the instruction, other one is the memory, the third one is IO calls. Ideally in a computer science, in what ways that we can optimize? 3 ways only that we can optimize. So here if I look into it now, how many instructions that it is executing to the CPU? Now if not file name, that is one instruction.
Yes.
And then if the error is present, there's one more instruction. And append is one more instruction. Okay. Just an instruction that it goes, like Mohit said, like complexity.
Yes, sir.
If you measure the complexity of the source code, and then if you put else if, you are going to miss some data, that else if is not suitable, then is there any other way that I can optimize this code?
How can you
can think
instructions?
Yeah, you can think today it is going to be very tight, Satyam. I know you may not immediately get a kind of thought process, but even if tomorrow you get it, ping me, I'll join into the call. There is a way to optimize this.
Okay, sure.
Just think and let me know. Go down. Okay. Go further down. The same way that you have written the code. Ideally, the style would be the same. I know.
Yes.
Go up, go down. Go down. Okay, you are saying written success at the end. If everything goes well. Okay.
Yes.
Go
That's all.
further down. Okay. Okay. Go to the other file.
So which one? The model one?
Anything. Okay. Just hang on for a minute here. My intention is not that you people needs to provide a solution, but ideally any programmer or computer science engineer, they should have this kind of thought process. That's called optimization. That's what I want to cultivate here. Even in once you join here also, you need to think in that lines. At least start thinking. Immediately you may not be able to provide a solution. If you start thinking, somewhere you will become a good architect. Okay. Go further down. UID column DB string null is equal to false, nullable is false. Okay. I'll delete lazy true. What is meant by lazy here?
Sir, it is
lazy true.
yes, sir. It is I am defining a relationship like one-to-many relationship between attendees and user. Like this field can contain many users, and this is a like I am mapping as a one-to-many relationship. So what lazy equal to true means is that like in terms of caching, when it comes to caching, so what will happen is I have defined that true field here. So what will happen is it will always recalculate this.
Okay. SQL AI Chemi, what is this? You are connecting to a database, instantiating the SQL Chemi object.
Yes, sir. SQL Alchemy. Yes, sir.
Can you go to the database once? Like you said, post puts many things, right? Where you are writing that to the database?
Yes, sir.
Can you go to one instance where you are writing to database?
Shall I open the database?
You are not using any database? Go to the API.py.
Sorry.
API file.
Sir, you were inaudible for a minute, so I didn't get what you said.
Okay, so guys, am I audible for others?
Yeah, you're audible, Mr. Mani.
So it looks like it's a local problem, Satyam. Can you go to the API.py once?
Satyam, can you go to API.py?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So see this db session.commit. And can you go down, ma? Can you go down?
158.
Okay.
So session.add. So where is this session? What is this database? Can you go to that?
Okay, sir. Sure.
Session.add. You're using SQLite, okay?
Yes, sir. I'm using SQL.
Got it, okay.
So here we can.
Okay, ma, you don't. Yeah, you don't. I got it, what you're trying to say. That's okay, Satyam. Can you go to the other files one more time? Like remaining two are there.
Yes, sir. This is the configuration file, and this is like.
1 minute. Hang on.
Configuration file.
Yes. So right, you are joining DB directly, test DB, debug 2, secret key, okay? Main PI, PY, main PY. Okay. That's okay, Satyam. Thank you. Any questions to me?
Sir, I had one question, but you told me that I can also ping you tomorrow to think about that
Yeah, you can
optimization.
also,
So that,
think about it. Think about
yes,
it.
sir.
There are multiple ways to optimize a code. First and foremost, that's why I asked you, like, what is your background? If you might have from computer science, you might have understand like what is the complexity and how to
No,
think
sir,
of it. But even then, yeah.
I know about complexities, sir. I have like
Okay.
learned that in my diploma.
Okay, what subjects that you have in diploma?
Sir, first there was computational thinking, then Python. Then I have like modern application development 1 and 2. Then, sir, I have data structures and algorithm. And sir, then I have OOPS concept and Java and like DBMS, database management systems. That's all.
DBMS, database management, both are same, okay?
Yes. And sir,
Okay.
modern application development too. These are the subjects.
Okay. Okay. So let us say I don't study data structures. What I'm going to miss?
Sir, we are going to miss about like, as you said, the complexities. We can make our code like which will be much harder in terms of execution. Like as you were asking to like Mohit Rana. So and you were asking the difference between quick sort and merge sort. So
that is algorithm. What about data structures?
Yes, sir. These are
If
the
I wouldn't, yeah, maybe he's giving an example. Go ahead, Satyam.
Yes, sir. So, sir, in my thought, the worst case complexity of quick sort is n square, but for merge sort is n log n because if I already sort the all the items in quick like in an array or list, and then I perform the quick sort, then the worst case complexity, sir, will be n square, I guess. So the average case complexity of that is n log n, but worst case will be n square. And so in terms of data structures, it will like we can choose. It depends on the situation, which is the best or appropriate data structure for us. Like if we want to make, if we don't know how much elements we have to add, then we can use array list. Like I am using the terms of Java, array list or some flexible list, or like at the very basic level, it's called linked list. And we can also like use associative array when we don't have to like include the keys which will be repeating. We have to like calculate the frequency of something. Then our most appropriate choice will be hash map. And sir, in Python we call them dictionaries. And sir, like in Java, sir, we get the it is a very
I'm asking core concept. 1 minute, Satyam. I'm asking core concept, whether it is a Java, C#, C, it doesn't matter. Okay. Language is different, concept is different. Even in C# also, I can implement multi-threading. Even in C++ also, I can do. C# I can do, Java I can do. Even Python also we can do. The concept is always same. Like the language is something that we are understanding in a different way. Okay, that's fine. You are able to answer partially, but not fully. But that would be fine. That's okay. Go ahead. Anything else, Satyam, before we moving to others?
No, sir. That's all.
Thank you.
Sir, can I give some demo also? Like you have
not needed, ma. I can understand the code.
Okay.
Thank you. Satyam, yeah, Vikas, are you ready?
Yeah, Tarun, I'm ready.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah. So I'm sharing the screen.
Satyam, you stop screen sharing. Yeah, Vikas, it's visible.
So first of all, I would like to mention that I will be looking at my screen here and my phone is here. So it might look that I'm distracted, but I'm not. My desktop is here and my camera is here. So I just want that to be clear. Okay. So this was the task that was given to us. And as I mentioned earlier that I am a Java dev and I know about Spring Boot framework. So after seeing this, there was something that I haven't worked before, like the query parameters. that's that is mentioned here. So the thought process that came to my mind was like, I've worked with APIs, connecting backend APIs with the front end. So that was quite basic, but working with query parameters, I had to look for request param and everything. So there is the code. So here's the model that I created. At first, I did this private string ID and I declared all this, initialized, and then I generated the getters and setters because it's private. So, and I have to access this in the controller. So for that, I need to generate the getters and setters. Then I created a constructor. So I did that, and I also created an exception package where I wrote a resource not found exception. I did this because usually I used this in a lot of projects. I have used this in a lot of projects, but this time I didn't find any use of this, so I didn't use this because I haven't connected in database yet, so I haven't used this. So what I did in DT controller, the controller part where all the APIs are working, is this. So as a Spring Boot works with a lot of annotations that reduces all the boilerplate code. So I've used the annotation that was provided by Spring Boot. First, the REST controller, as a REST controller is used for web services to get HTTP requests. And the base URL was provided in the project. It was this API/v3 app. So
Because I have one question here. You are passing a param ID, right?
Yeah.
If I want to make that params ID optional,
okay,
what should I supposed to do here? I may not pass ID.
Okay, I don't know if I'm going to answer it correctly, but while writing this code, I faced one problem was that you can see the events here, the value events. We are using same get mapping in both the code. We have to get a ID in the first task which was given, and another was the whole events. So once I was using the slash events, there was showing error that we cannot call the same URL endpoint with if you are using get mapping or get same annotation, get put or post, you can't call this URL. So I got this. I haven't used params before. It's the first time. So I got a solution like if I'm writing the query that I want to generate, so it will solve the problem, and that's what I did. So I really don't know what optional, how to convert it to optional. I haven't worked in that before.
You can think of it later also. That's okay. Go down.
Yeah. So for post mapping, yeah.
Understood. You're not using any database backend?
No, actually I'm not using it. I should have connected a database, but I was just testing the API. If you want to see the API, if it's working or not, I can show that.
That's okay. Where are you storing that? It is not in a database. All these even somewhere you need to store, right?
Yeah.
Where are you storing them?
No. Actually, it's just the API working, and I haven't stored any database yet.
And now you are fetching all the events.
Okay.
Let us say I have published some 10 events, right?
Yeah.
And I want to fetch all events or particular event. From where you are fetching it? Response entity.ok.event.
Yeah. So
from where you are getting this data? Can you go and then run on the you are executing in this one, right?
So I'm running the project.
Okay. Okay, Tomcat service. Okay.
Yeah.
357.729. So
Yeah,
what is your
Spring Boot
what is
comes by
your
default
educational
at
background?
Tomcat. Yeah, what?
Oh, that's okay. What is your educational background?
I'm a BTech CSC. It's my
Okay.
final year, and
Now,
the
can you-
Spring
can
Boot
you-
comes with Tomcat server as default. Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. The port number 35729. Okay.
Yeah.
But why it is such a large port number? If I say 1500, will that takes?
No, I don't think so.
Any reason?
No, sir, actually not. I am not quite familiar with the port numbers and how it works.
Okay. Do you have a computer networks in your BTech?
Yeah, I did.
Okay. So you can review that chapter again one more time. What is
Yeah.
the port number and how many ports are reserved for the OS? What is the purpose of it?
Okay,
Okay.
sure.
Go ahead.
Yeah, so there is this controller part, and once let me show you the working demo.
You need to launch this, right? You need to execute this service. Already did?
Yeah, I will. It's live on Tomcat server 8080. Yeah. Okay. So the first endpoint was this. Yeah.
Okay. Why it is null? Everything is null.
Wait. Yeah, it should have changed this ID to event ID.
Okay.
Okay,
What
so
is
I'm
that event
using
ID?
the post. I'm using the post. Sorry. I should have used the get. Yeah. So we're using this get because we were calling the get request.
Fine, but I did not get any data.
Yeah, I know that part is lacking. I haven't connected the database. Yeah, I've realized the issue.
Okay.
The
So can you post now? Can you post now some data and then see?
can I do
post
it? Yeah, can I do it by using the raw body, the JSON, and I can show
You can do it, right?
Yeah.
So you might have tested this one. That means you are not tested. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You are not tested because like you need to have a database or you need to use some local store. Then only you will be able to fetch all this data back and forth. Or how the system will remember.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I should.
So,
Yeah, I should
so
have done that.
prepare for it and then come back. I'll take up your interview later on again.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Right. So who wants to go next? I see because
Mohit is trying to ask something.
Yes, sir.
Mohit,
Yes, I want to
Yes.
ask that if we are using Postman and if we haven't built any front end for this project, then if we want to execute the post request, then we'll have to pass something in body right to post it onto the database. I mean, to get
Correct.
and delete, we can do it by just executing the request, and it will get the request will be executed from the database or whatever we are executing. But to post it to the database, we'll have to provide it to the body in the Postman
Correct.
itself.
Correct. So if it is much number of fields, then you need to use the body. If it is a lesser number of fields, then you don't have to use it, right? I have only the employee name and employee ID. Then always you don't have to use the body, right? Even through query strings also, you can say ID is equal so and so, and name is equal so and so. We can still do that. If it is number of query parameters are much, then we go for a body.
Okay.
That's why the body is preferred in a post call.
Yes.
The reason is that.
Thank you.
Who wants to go next? I have Kapil and Monica.
Yeah, I'll share the screen, sir.
Okay. So you are a BSc graduate, correct?
Yes, sir.
Monica, BSc in?
Biotechnology, sir.
BSc in biotechnology, okay.
Yeah.
You
This
are
is
also
my
written in Python?
Django framework, sir.
Sorry?
I use Django framework, sir.
Okay, fine.
Yeah, this is my code, sir. I use the CRUD operations.
1 minute, ma. Can you go up, delete, update, create, detail,
Yes, sir.
list? Okay, what is the difference between this list and detail view?
Yeah, in list there is a drop down. The detail view is clear about what we are seeking the information.
Okay.
And the
Okay.
list view, in this, the model, there is a connection between the models and the, I use HTML files also.
Go to one of the HTML file.
Yeah.
You're
Okay.
using SQL here as a database.
Yeah, this is my.
Okay.
This is my code, sir.
Can we just execute this, ma?
Yeah, of course, sir. Yeah, it will execute. It will execute. Yesterday it will execute, sir, but I don't know how. Why
What is
it's
happening?
yes, sir.
You have a tension. The code is also will have a tension.
I don't
So
know.
meanwhile, let me travel through Kapil. Then you can make the things ready, Monica. We'll
Okay,
come back
sir.
to you again.
Okay.
Actually, before you go, like, I have question to Tarun. Like,
Go ahead, Kapil.
hello, Tarun, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Yeah.
Actually, Tarun, like, I got the wrong project while like doing that. Like, I got the Android project for that submission. Like, I recently looked for the task for the Vikas one, then I get to know that I got the wrong
Wait,
assignment.
you applied for Java developer or you applied for backend developer?
I applied for the backend developer, like Java developer as a backend.
No. We put one position called Java developer. So the people who applied for Java developer are being considered for iOS and Android mobile development. The people who applied for this backend developer on Internshala are being considered for this one, .NET. So you're applied for the mobile, the ones who submitted the Java assignment, we're considering. I think there was a confusion there.
Yeah,
That's fine. Can I see what you have developed even in mobile? Can I see what you have developed even in mobile?
Actually, I took one of my friend help to develop that. That's why.
No, don't tell
It's
me.
okay. You can do.
Tell me what.
That's okay. That's okay, ma. Not a problem.
I just right now I just like want like need just one day for that so I can build that project which like the backend developers get at that
Okay.
limited time. That's why that was I was asking from Tarun if I like I can have that time.
So yeah, let's move with Monica then. Monica, is it okay, ma? Or you can explain me the source code. That is also fine.
Okay, sir. I'll share the screens. Yeah, this is my source code, sir.
Okay.
I'll use CRUD operations and I'll connect it with HTML pages also, sir.
No, wait a minute, ma. Let me look into the model.
Okay.
School foreign key.
Yeah,
Foreign key to school.
yes, sir.
Okay.
Because it is a unique one, sir.
And how you are able to link it to the school here? Related name student. So is it linked with the student name? Okay.
Yeah, I'll use
Now,
location.
give me a minute. What is the link between the student and school? Is it by name?
No, sir. It's school. I mean, the school and student, where the students were in, I'll use that, sir. Name and location, principal. And I use the foreign key as a name, sir. This is, I'll take two table like.
And foreign key as a name to which one that you linked? You linked with the student or student linked with the school?
School, sir. School, I linked with the student, sir.
School you linked with the student.
Yes, sir.
School you linked with the student or student linked with the school?
No, sir. School, I linked with the student, sir. I take this name as a foreign key here, sir. Student.
Okay.
In student
So
table, I
name
take.
and name as okay.
Yeah.
Is that a correct linking, Monica?
Yes, sir. Why? Because I'll take first column in name, location, and principal. And in student table, I take foreign key as a name, which is a relation. I take it. Sir.
So if the person
Foreign
studies
key.
in multiple
Yes.
schools,
Yes, sir.
schools, the student studies in multiple schools, how do you get it?
Sorry, sir.
What is the primary key for this school model? There is no primary key, correct?
Yes, sir. Foreign key I use.
Where is the primary key?
Primary key, I'll take it like.
There is no primary key, right?
Primary key column. Yes, sir.
Where is it? In a student, you have a name, age, school ma. In the school, you have a name, location, principal. You
Yes,
are
sir.
saying name is school name, right here?
Name
is
is
a school name.
no, sir. Name is a here I take name is a school name and here I take name is a student name. This both are connected to.
Where do I store the school name then here in this model? The name is linked with the student name, right? In the foreign key.
Yes, sir.
Then where do we are storing a school name?
Yeah, here, sir. Under school, I have written.
Okay.
Here, this is the school name and school location and the principal which the school have.
Mhm.
And the student
Mhm.
is the student name, age, and the school. That means this is the one, sir.
Now student is linked with the school, not school is linked with the student.
Okay. Name is the primary key column, and the student we use here as a foreign key, sir.
That's why I asked you in the beginning. See here a school model dot foreign key.
Sorry, I'm name. I said foreign key. Name as a foreign key. I said sorry, sir. It's a primary key. I said sorry.
That's okay. That's okay.
I'm really
Fine.
sorry.
Okay. So that's okay. Name and age. Now you are linking with the school name. Student is linked with the school.
Yes, sir.
Not school is linked with the
Linked.
student.
Yes, sir. Student is linked with the school, sir.
It's a one to many.
Yes, sir. One to many.
Okay. Fine. Okay. Go to the other one then.
Yeah, it's views. I link views.
Wait a minute here.
Okay.
You are ordering by name. Okay. Go down. Okay. Detail view, create view, update view.
And delete
Okay.
views. That means the
Go to
rows
this- Go to that views once.
views.
Delete view.
Yeah, is there only, sir. Here, sir.
Hmm.
I don't know why it's not executing. Yesterday I execute this. It's like form,
Go
sir.
down. That's okay, ma. Manage 1 minute. Go to the apps.py.
Apps.py. Yes, sir.
Got a field name app. Okay. Go to the
Yeah,
admin.py.
I'll take app as application here, sir. I'll create the project and I'll take the app. I'll create it. Sorry, sir. Where I have to go, sir?
Go to the admin.py.
I'll register it here, sir. School and student. In models I have to take, sir. And admin I have to register here, sir.
Okay. Go to the wsga.py once. What is that? All these files that you have, why I just trying to understand why all these files are there. Go next.
Okay. Sir. I don't write anything here, sir.
It's a default asset module.
Yeah, it's a default one, sir. I have to take template again, and here I have to connect the HTML files, sir. Yes, sir. I have to take the bootstrap code, and then I have to navigate this code is copy and paste like home page, and it's like this. I have to
Go to the school.
connect
the
with
school
it.
list. Understood. Go to the school list.html last.
Yeah, okay.
Last.
I have to connect all this with primary key columns, sir. That means one is depending. This all are depending about the dummy table, and I'll connect this to the dummy tables.
We're not connected yet, right?
Sir.
For SC in schools, href school.pk, sc.name. You're just listing the schools. Okay. So go to the home.html once. What is your default view that you are
default view I'll take as dummy HTML I take, sir. This is the default. Yeah, this is the default one. Okay.
Again, go back to the home.html.
Yeah.
Where you are taking dummy here? Okay, dummy.html.
Yeah,
okay?
Yeah, it's here, sir. Yes, sir.
Go to the dummy.html.
Yeah, okay, sir.
Go down.
Yeah, okay. I'll write the URL for this, and I'll collect this URL to the dummy.html page, sir. I can show the URL,
It's
sir.
not,
Can I show the
it's
URL,
not
sir?
complete. It's not completely done, right?
Yeah, it's
You're just
completely.
giving
Oh.
home list percentage URL. You are giving home list. You are giving a link like school list.
Yeah, these are the
And
tags.
these are all the tags that you are giving.
Yeah, yes,
right?
sir.
Just giving a kind of tag like hyperlink. Okay.
Sorry. Okay,
Okay,
sir.
got it. Okay. Got it, ma. Okay. Can you just execute if possible now or even tomorrow? That would be fine.
Okay, sir. I'll execute tomorrow. I don't know, sir. It will execute yesterday. I don't know what happened.
That's what it happens.
Yeah, I'll write this URL and I'll connect this URL in dummy.html page, sir. This is the URL.
All right. Vikas and Monica, once you people are get ready, Tarun, please arrange me and one more call with them. I want to see. Rest of all is fine.
Yeah, so I would like, can I talk? Yeah, so
Yes, you go ahead, Vikas.
yeah, so I would like to mention that what Kapil faced, that he applied for Java developer and now he doesn't have the assignment. So I did the same mistake. I applied for Java developer. I thought it was a backend developer job role, but I got the assignment of Android development, and after completing it, I misunderstood that. Okay, so I will be working with the backend development, but it's an Android assignment. Let's try and do it. So I did that, but it wasn't, of course, quite good. I submitted that, and then I went ahead and I saw there's this backend opportunity, and it was my mistake that this confusion arose. So on Monday, I got the assignment from Mohit, and I texted him that, do you have that assignment or link so I can work on it? So on Monday night, I started working. So
you can take some more time. You can take some more time, Vikas. If you're interested in a backend, take some more time and then try to finish it completely.
Yeah, it will be done by tomorrow, definitely.
No problem. You don't have to be overcommit me with me. Once you are ready in all the respects, you see how I think about the source code, right?
Yeah.
Now, okay, you also start thinking about the source code. Next time it will be more tougher. Before that, even a small queries, you think that it's going to be. Now you understand my way of thinking, how I look into the code. Then you need to have a complete control on each line of source code. That's what you are writing there.
Yeah, and I'll be prepared for that. I won't be disappointing you, I'm sure.
No problem. Try your best. Okay. Anything else, Tarun? From anybody? Ravi, would you like to add something?
Yes, I wanted to add that we didn't talk about database in my case. I mean, I also used database MongoDB. So
Okay. So the way that I am writing code, I noticed it, Amit. That's why I'm not gone an extent. When I get a doubt on the source code, then I ask the team to execute it.
okay.
Okay. That comes with an experience.
Okay.
So if you want to present that MongoDB, I can listen with it, but I can understand. We are not going up to that level, but I just want through it because the time is very limited, right? It's already 1.5 hours. We are into the call.
No, I mean, if is it fine with you, then okay. I just wanted to tell that I have used database, and in case you didn't know or didn't see, just I wanted to clarify.
Okay. Right, Mohit.
And
Ravi? Yeah, Kapil, go ahead.
Like I want to know, like, can I get like one day and to build it? That I will like tell you the whole process and the whole thing.
Go ahead and build it.
Okay.
Go ahead, Ma.
Okay. Thank you very much.
So you need to, if you are interested in that line, see, we are moving you into the services if you are selected. Services in the sense is today you may work with the C#, tomorrow you need to work with the Java. Or in one day, you need to work with 3 languages. The services sector is something like that. You cannot bind saying that I will work only with this language. I'm interested only in this area. That's not possible. Today, one person is using MongoDB, other person is using SQLite. Tomorrow, the person who is using a MongoDB may need to learn SQL. So services side, if you bind it for only one thing, then that's not going to work.
Sir, can I
Okay.
ask one doubt?
That's what I want to say. Go ahead, Satyam.
Yes, sir, you told me to like optimize that and ping you. So how could I do that? Like how to ping you?
You can inform Tarun. Once you are ready, Tarun will help me out.
Okay.
Or you can send me that snippet before and after.
Okay, sure. Sir.
You can send that snippet of the code like before and after, then I will see it.
Okay.
Okay. Anything else, guys?
Yeah, I think we're done.